What we need to do is ensure that Ontario is doing its part, and a cap and trade program will help us do that. It will generate the revenues necessary for us to green our energy system, to preserve or to put in place the kinds of programs that help us retrofit all of our buildings, change the way that we do land use planning, and protect the sacred lands that we know we all should be protecting. Our cap and trade program is going to be a little bit different from the one that was in place before. We tried to get the Liberals to do the right thing and set aside 25% of cap and trade revenues to provide supports to those people who are going to have the harshest impacts. So whether that's northern communities, whether that is low-income people, whether that is First Nations folks, whether that is trade-exposed industries. Our climate plan, our Green New Democratic Deal, is a plan for climate, for justice, and for jobs.
What I know is that Ontarians want to see a real plan to confront the climate crisis. If you look at the Ontario Liberal plan, Ontario will be net zero by 2050. We'll cut our greenhouse gas emissions in half by 2030. We're going to do that by planting 800 million trees over the next 8 years, 5 new provincial parks. We're going to take the existing emissions performance standard. It exists right now. We're going to strengthen it just a bit on the biggest carbon polluters. Then we're going to take every single dollar we raise from that tougher emissions performance standard, reinvest that in those same industries to make sure they can transition to a clean, green future. We're going to take or reinstate an incentive to buy electric vehicles like the one that I've been driving for the last 5 years. We're going to give 100,000 households in Ontario a $3,000 grant so they can retrofit their homes and make sure that they're more climate resilient. So taken together, we have the most effective plan that will make it that much easier and will in fact hit our targets so that Ontario is net zero by 2050.
We're pouring money into infrastructure, $158 billion. That's a record anywhere in Canada. We're going to continue making sure that we have the strength within the utility companies, be it Hydro One or Hydro Ottawa, right across the region. We have a strong plan for our energy in the future, right down to building SMRs, small modular reactors, which we're leading the world in that. We're getting orders from all over the world, and we're going to make sure that we have enough energy for the 2.5 million people and companies that are coming here over the next decade.